welcome to another market update. Today we're going to spend some time, of course, as always, looking at the Bitcoin chart. But then also we're going to talk about the recent Binance news and the effect that it had on the whole market. We're going to talk about Bitcoin dominance, which is a very interesting chart to always keep an eye on. Other charts also of the total market cap, the altcoin market cap. And then also at the end, I want to spend some time looking at Litecoin and try to make projections for the future weeks and months. So first, let's get started. I want to invite you to a group. We have a Telegram group. It's completely free. I want to show you here. This is Golden Bulls free. This is where we post market updates. This is where we share articles. We share also useful links, results from the premium channel. What else? We sometimes also give free signals in there, so it's a lot of just free information. You can see here market update on different coins. Of course, this is where I show all the YouTube videos and so on. So anyways, this is a free channel. You're invited to join for free. It's Golden Bulls free, but anyways, the link will be in the description below the video, so you can just click on it and join. It's on Telegram and it's free. Another free service that we offer is our trading course. Sorry, it's just not fitting in the window perfectly here. But anyways, all you have to do is go to our website, goldenbullscrypto.com. Once again, the link in the description below. You just have to click on this button here, and then all you have to do is enter your email, your name, and then immediately the next page will take you to a free training, which is about 1 hour training, 4 videos, plus 1 bonus video. So it's 5 videos total. It's a training which can help you get started with trading, but it can also be very useful if you've already been training for a while. It can help you have the correct mindset. Many traders, they know all the technicals, but they don't have the correct mindset and they have a hard time applying that mindset. So in this training, we go deep into that, and hopefully it can help a lot of you. So I don't want to take too much of your time. Let's get started with the video. First chart that I want to take a look at is the Bitcoin dominance chart. It's very interesting because we saw a big move yesterday. Why? Because of the Binance news. I want to show you here. I want to go a bit into this Binance news and the article that was written here. So Binance is set now to stop serving US traders following announcement of US dedicated platform. So they will in the future, we don't know when exactly, but they will in the future open a platform only for US citizens. Yes, but as of now, they are closing their services to US citizens, and so after 90 days, effective on 12th of September 2019, they will no longer serve the US. Yeah, they will open a new platform, which will be fiat to crypto platform only for the US, but I don't think we have a date yet. This triggered a huge amount of money going from altcoins to Bitcoin. We didn't see it so much on the big pairs, but a lot of, like, especially the small caps alts, which were mostly on Binance. We saw some, 10, 15, sometimes 20% decline on some of them. And I'm talking here not in USD value, but in their BTC value. And so there was quite a quick dump, and it triggered a really nice pump on Bitcoin. And this is, in my opinion, confirming the trend that I think we're going to see in the next bull market, which is a lot of altcoins staying behind. I really think that there's still growth for this Bitcoin dominance to keep on rising. I want to show you here, first of all, the pump that we saw yesterday, which, now we're reclaiming here this new support. If we can hold, there's probably room to go higher. But in the bigger perspective, I want to show you here, we've been holding beautifully on this level right here. Let me extend this a bit for you. For the last 3 weeks, we've been closing above here this key level that we had to hold around 58.5, and that's percentages because this is the Bitcoin dominance chart. If we start curving back up, this could be a really nice breakout retest pattern, and let's see now if we can form a nice little handle and then eventually go higher. And I think there is really room to maybe go all the way up to the high 60s and maybe up to 70. It's no guarantee, of course, but to me, news never happen. I don't think timing is ever an accident. And it just triggered the Bitcoin dominance to rise a few percent, and this could be the beginning of the next move, not only for Bitcoin, but for its dominance, meaning that we might see a lot of altcoins staying behind, and as of now, alts are looking pretty bad. And you can also see this in the total market cap, which I want to put here on the daily. So if you remember in some of my previous videos, a long time ago already, a few months back, I drew this entire zone here, which was the main area of resistance to get past. I did it on Bitcoin, and you will see later. I did it on the total market cap, and I did it on the altcoin market cap. And here on the total market cap, so all altcoins plus Bitcoin, we broke past through it, and now we're retesting it, and we found support exactly here. You can see here, this is where we're bouncing off of this line. Yeah, so this is a nice breakout retest, and as of now, we're doing good. Of course, this could also be, we're still close enough that it could be a head and shoulder kind of pattern if we break but we would need to close down here. Yeah, so if we get rejected here and then go below here, this would confirm the head and shoulder and potential bearish reversal. But as of now, we're retesting this area, we're holding strong, we held there for pretty much a week, and now we're on the way to make new highs. But if you look at the total market cap of only altcoins, yeah, so this is market cap without Bitcoin, you can see that it's struggling a lot more. We never really exited this whole area of resistance here, and you can see here except for this little wick here, we really struggled to exit this area. And even now here we're having a hard time making it higher than this one here. So here, as of now, there's still a really big chance of this head and shoulder pattern, which again is a bearish sign. So in my opinion, as long as we stay in this area, as long as we struggle here, and as long as we don't see a breakout and then a positive retest of this area here, I'm not too excited about altcoins at the moment. Yeah, we had a few nice moves, and we caught quite a few in the premium channel, but as of now, it's still not looking great for altcoins. Yeah, Bitcoin is looking good, total market cap is looking pretty decent, altcoins not so much. And again, this is reflecting the entire altcoin market. If you look at LTC, Litecoin has been outperforming Bitcoin, doing great, and we're going to look at that chart actually. So there are still major pairs which are doing good and which are doing better than Bitcoin, but a lot of smaller caps are staying behind. And as I said, I really think it's going to be, I said this already, I think more than 6 months ago for sure, maybe a year ago, that the next bull market would leave a lot of small caps behind. And I think only solid large caps, established projects with a strong following, strong fundamentals, strong partnerships, strong community backing them up, and constantly improving also, will remain. All of the other ones which are irrelevant will disappear. So this will reflect obviously on this market cap here for altcoins. So as I'm saying now, again, I'm not too excited about altcoins except for a few at the moment. That being said, now let's look at Bitcoin. first of all, I really like what I'm seeing, because a lot of people here were calling for a head and shoulder pattern, meaning that we would have get stopped here at the same level and then get rejected and go back down. But as of now, this Binance news created, you can see here on the 4-hour chart, this was, all of this pretty much was yesterday. And we saw, I can put the daily candle again. This was like a 7% move in one day, which is not bad at all for Bitcoin. And this is a strong, nice candle. Not huge volume, but really, I think mostly because of just altcoins pouring into Bitcoin. Not huge volume, but nonetheless a nice big green candle just here as we try to retest these levels. So as of now, Bitcoin is looking good. If I put the moving averages, we reclaimed 21, we reclaimed the 8 EMA. So again, in terms of moving averages, looking very good. We didn't even get close to the 50, so as of now, that's not even a concern at all. And if you want to go here with simple horizontal support and resistance trading, we had a breakout above this main level, this key level of support here at 7,003, 7,004. And we just retested this level, and we just, we spent a week there holding well, and then now we're pumping again. So, as much as this is a bit of a weird pattern for Bitcoin, we'll see if we get a double top, or this. I still, as of now, I still doubt that we'll go much higher than 10,000 at this point. I still think that we need a bigger, longer correction before the next move for Bitcoin. Simply because, in terms, well, now the daily is a bit, but we're going to get more and more and more of unless we see a huge move on Bitcoin, we're going to see more and more of a divergence on the RSI. And again, we would need to see a really strong breakout way past 10K to be really confident. As of now, as long as we're under 10K and as long as we struggle in this area, I still think that we'll see a longer correction to eventually come and retest this area. It's not guaranteed. Bitcoin can do crazy things, and of course we could see a crazy run and never see this area. I just personally, I doubt it. It's highly unlikely. Yeah, I can never be sure. I can never make promises. But I'm going with probabilities, and probabilities are telling me that very likely we will retest this area to confirm this as the new support and to confirm the new bull market for Bitcoin. As long as this is not confirmed, there's still no guarantee. What else? Something interesting to keep a look at also is also the Ichimoku cloud, which is the most interesting and effective as of now because we're in such a bullish trend. It's most effective on the 4-hour chart. On the daily, we're still very far from it. So all we can say is that the cloud is getting thicker and thicker and offering more and more of a support. The thicker the cloud gets, the stronger the support is. And obviously here you could see that the red cloud was going to thicker, and then the stronger the resistance would be and the more difficult it would be to get past it. And you can see that this big candle on the daily did just that. One big push through here the whole cloud and then holding above, and this was the confirmation. We have yet to retest the cloud. So as of now, it's offering us support around 7677 if we were to go back down there in the future. And the bottom line of the cloud as of now is exactly in the middle of this area. So that's pretty interesting here at 6.3. So that's something that we'll have to keep an eye on in the future if we see a correction. But on the 4-hour chart, coming back here, it's been acting pretty well as our support. I want to go back maybe here. You can see here that it was acting as a support Again here, retesting exactly on the top of the green cloud. And then here we went below a little bit, yeah, a little bit, but we quickly, we reclaimed it, new support, and then again we can go higher, and then we're getting further and further and further away from the cloud. It's a bit the same as when the moving averages are getting further and further apart, and when you see the price getting further from major moving averages, it's at some point calling for a correction. Oops, I just moved the entire thing here. Okay, I should lock it into place. Where is... Sorry, lock. There we go. And so maybe I will just hide it for now. Yes, I'll just do that so the chart can be cleaner. Sorry about that. So, and you saw here, we had this huge correction. And where did we find support? Here at the bottom of the cloud. So that's pretty interesting. And you can see here we're basically, sometimes we don't touch exactly, but we're basically playing with the edge of this cloud. I have found actually, I want to look at the Coinbase chart because I find it to be sometimes a bit more accurate. That's interesting. This is a Coinbase chart, so it's giving us a slightly different cloud because the data is slightly different, obviously. And here instead, the drop was basically exactly here, and you can see, even if we don't touch, we kind of find we're following here the shape of this cloud, and even here and then here the support was pretty clear on there, and then you can see we spend very little time under. Yeah, but when we go under, it becomes here the new resistance, and we go above and this becomes a new support. Yeah, and then here we had a bit of a struggle to get past it, and eventually now we're way above. Going back to Bitstamp, here it was a bit different. The cloud was offering constant support, and another breakout. So on the 4 hour with the Ichimoku, we're looking really good. This is about to turn green again, offering us a new support for Bitcoin. So as of now, again, looking very good. It's starting to get pretty overextended on the 4 hour. I think, so today is Friday, tomorrow is Saturday, and then we have Sunday. I think maybe not straight away on Saturday, but most likely there's a big chance that we have a red weekend. Yeah, there's a big chance that we have a correction, simply because the chart is getting a bit overextended. But let's see, we might have one more move up. Yeah, but at some point where I think we're gonna need at least, because the level which was important was basically this, and I think I'll just go to the daily. The level which was important was basically this one to break, and we did pretty easily even. Sorry about that. I will remove the cloud. Okay. Sorry, this one was down here actually. This was the important level. Yeah, we had to close the day above it, and we did right here, and we saw an immediate pump right after. Next level to break is this one up here. We might see, when I said that we might see a correction, I mean that we might see a retest of these levels here. So we could see, now let me draw another line here. We could see potentially Bitcoin either go higher or maybe over the weekend cool off a little bit and then come and find support somewhere here, maybe in the middle, and then have the next move up if we manage to hold here. This is something that could happen for Bitcoin, and actually this would be a very healthy cool off just so we can gather more steam for the next move. So as of now, Bitcoin is still looking good. Many people were calling for a bigger correction now, but as of now, it just refuses to go below, to even go in the lower 7,000s. So I have no reason to be bearish. A lot of people are looking for shorts. I will short when I have a clear signal to short, and as of now, Bitcoin is still not getting one. If I simply follow even simple PA, this big candle here, as we retest this previous resistance, is indicating there's a big chance that we could even see, you know, just straight move up from here. It's also very possible. So let's see in the next couple of days. I still think there's a big chance of a red weekend, but nothing guaranteed. Lastly, I want to look into Litecoin. A while ago in the premium channel, when we were down here, so at the beginning of May, I said Litecoin is looking amazing because it's forming this huge cup and handle. And so this is the weekly chart, by the way, for Litecoin. And once we break this level of resistance, which really was more, was more up there. Once we break this, we could see a really big move for Litecoin. Why is Litecoin doing so good? Well, first of all, TA is saying so, but it's not just that. In terms of fundamentals, we are having Litecoin is having its halving, as it's called. Same for Bitcoin, basically. In 51 days is the countdown that you can find here. In 51 days, the reward for miners will be cut in half. This typically drives the price up. It's driving the value of Litecoin up, just like it does with Bitcoin. So for the next month and a half, almost 2 months, we could see a nice rally for Litecoin. And as of now, you can see that it's doing still really amazing. I can put here on the daily. It just keeps on going up and up and up. It's getting, we keep on flirting with very pretty overextended levels, but we still have room for more move up, I think. Again, looking at the weekly, the next major resistance is between 170 and then 185, let's say 180. So from here, we still have a nice other move. It's risky to buy. We were buying down here. We got in at 93. You can see here, actually, I was taking a screenshot of a message I sent to the premium members saying like LTC peaking at almost $145 yesterday, which is giving us a really nice 55% profit. And this is without leverage since our entry at 93, which was a few weeks back. So we've been profiting on Litecoin. It's been one of the best performing coins this month. I still think there's room, but it's right now it's a pretty dangerous time to buy. Yeah, you could have bought the retest here. You could have bought down here. At this point, I would not really advise. You could, of course, play smaller moves, and again here it just keeps on going up. So we could see here another handle forming and then another move up. But I'm looking at this weekly here, and I would never advise to. Not only are we at the top of a really big green candle, but also we are here at a pretty key resistance level for Litecoin. So at your own risk, I would say. I would first wait for a breakout and then see if we can again find a really a longer correction and finding a strong level of support around here. That could be your next entry for Litecoin. But anyways, it's looking good. I wonder how high it's going to go in the next 50 days. You could consider getting a little bit, but wait for a good entry. So this is it for this week. Please like, subscribe if this video was useful to you. Remember, join the free channel, join this course. The links are in the description below. And I will see you in the next one.